The darkest Godzilla movie ever made. Hey there, fellow monster enthusiasts. Ever found yourself wondering which Godzilla movie really delves into the deepest, darkest corners of the franchise? Today, we're uncovering the darkest Godzilla movie ever made. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's dive into the shadows of kaiju cinema. Alright, let's kick things off with a bit of history. Did you know that Godzilla made his first appearance way back in 1954? That's right. Toho Studios brought this gigantic beast to life, and he wasn't just a monster, he was a symbol. Post-World War II Japan was a tough place. The memories of Hiroshima and Nagasaki were still fresh, and the nation was grappling with the aftermath of nuclear devastation. Godzilla emerged from this context, embodying the fears and anxieties of a nation recovering from unimaginable tragedy. Think about it. A massive, unstoppable force awakened by nuclear testing. Sound familiar? Godzilla wasn't just flattening cities for fun, he was a walking metaphor for nuclear destruction and the catastrophic consequences of human hubris. So, which movie takes the crown for being the darkest? Drumroll, please. It's none other than the original, Gojira, 1954. Now, if you've only seen the later, more action-packed Godzilla films, you're in for a surprise. The original isn't about epic monster battles or over-the-top special effects. Instead, it's a haunting reflection of the times. Set against the backdrop of a nation still reeling from nuclear attacks, Gojira dives deep into themes of loss, fear, and existential dread. The plot follows the terrifying emergence of Godzilla, a creature awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation. As he stomps through cities, the film doesn't shy away from showing the heartbreaking impact on ordinary people. Let's unpack some of the heavy themes in this film. Nuclear annihilation. This is the big one. Godzilla's very existence stems from nuclear radiation. The scenes of destruction mirror the images from Hiroshima and Nagasaki, serving as a chilling reminder of the real-world horrors. Human suffering. The movie doesn't hold back on showing the human toll. There are poignant scenes of families torn apart, hospitals overwhelmed with the injured, and a pervasive sense of hopelessness. Moral dilemmas. Enter Dr. Serizawa, a scientist grappling with his own creation, a weapon that could stop Godzilla but potentially cause even more devastation. The film poses tough questions about the ethics of using science for destructive means. Nature's revenge. On another level, Godzilla represents nature striking back at humanity for its reckless tampering with nuclear forces. It's like Mother Earth's way of saying, "You've messed up big time." Speaking of Dr. Serizawa, let's dive a bit deeper. Dr. Daisuke Serizawa. This guy is the epitome of internal conflict. He's invented the oxygen destroyer, a device capable of killing Godzilla, but he's terrified of it falling into the wrong hands. His struggle highlights the moral complexities scientists faced during the nuclear age. Other characters, like the young couple Emiko and Ogata, represent the everyday people caught in the chaos. Their personal stories add an emotional layer, making the destruction feel that much more real. Now, let's talk visuals. Visual style. Gojira is shot in stark black and white, which adds to the overall bleakness. The shadows and contrasts are used brilliantly to create an atmosphere of despair. Special effects innovation. Sure, by today's standards, a guy in a rubber suit might seem cheesy, but back then, it was groundbreaking. The suitmation technique allowed for realistic movements, and combined with miniature sets, it created some truly memorable scenes. Symbolism in visuals. There are powerful images throughout the film, like Godzilla standing amidst flames or the remnants of a devastated city, that serve as visceral reminders of war's destruction. When Gojira hit theaters, it wasn't just another monster movie. Critical acclaim. Japanese audiences and critics alike recognized the film's depth. It wasn't just about a giant lizard, it was a bold statement on nuclear warfare and its consequences. International response. When the film was released abroad, it underwent significant edits. The US version, titled Godzilla, King of the Monsters, added new scenes and cut out much of the film's darker themes. This just goes to show how intense the original was. Cultural impact. Gojira set the stage for the entire kaiju genre. Its influence is seen not just in subsequent Godzilla films but also in other monster movies around the world. Even decades later, Gojira holds a special place in cinema history. Enduring themes. The fears of nuclear annihilation may have evolved, but the core message about the destructive potential of humanity remains relevant. In an age where technological advancements continue to outpace ethical considerations, the film's warnings are as pertinent as ever. Influence on the franchise. While later Godzilla films often took a lighter, more action-oriented approach, many still nod to the original's somber tone. Films like Shin Godzilla attempt to recapture that sense of dread and social commentary. Remakes and reboots. Over the years, there have been numerous attempts to reboot the Godzilla story, but few have matched the original's depth. It's a testament to Gojira's powerful storytelling that it remains unmatched in its darkness. So, there you have it. Gojira isn't just the darkest Godzilla movie ever made, it's a profound cinematic work that delves into the very real fears of its time. To recap, the film uses Godzilla as a powerful metaphor for nuclear destruction, presents deep moral dilemmas through its characters, and employs haunting visuals to drive its message home. Final thoughts. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the franchise, revisiting Gojira offers a thought-provoking experience that goes beyond giant monsters and city-smashing action. Call to action. If you haven't seen the original 1954 Gojira, I highly recommend giving it a watch. Experience firsthand the film that started it all and feel the weight of its powerful message. And hey, after you watch it, drop back here and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going. Thanks for sticking around, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the shadows of the Godzilla universe, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Got a topic you want me to cover next? Let me know. Your suggestions keep this channel going. Here's a hint for what's coming up. Think giant apes and an island shrouded in mystery. Stay tuned.